17 pounds, 18 pounds, 20 pounds, 22 pounds, 2 ounces. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Stay down, stay down, stay down. That's a good one. He's got one. Ooh.
Yeah, there we go, baby.
Look at that thing.
Get in the net.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes. Boom. That's the biggest fish in the world.
The national championship, that's a completely different feel than any of the other tournaments during the year. I mean, you're fishing against the best college guys in the country, and more importantly, you're fishing for a chance at the Forrest Wood Cup.
You're champions.
You've got the best guys in the world that you look up to fishing for FLW, the event of the year. And to be able to fish against those guys, to make them your rivals at the end of the day, and fish in that tournament would be just the greatest thing ever.
Being here is really our dream, and it's really awesome to be able to compete at nationals. But man, that Forrest Wood Cup, it's out there, it's in our heads a little bit. But you know, we have to stay focused on the task at hand mainly.
Oh my gosh, it came off.
It goes through my mind nonstop all the time. I mean, anyone who's fished competitively and keeps up with fishing, I mean, that's a dream come true to be able to fish in a Forrest Wood Cup and compete against the best pros in the world for $500,000. I mean, that's life-changing.
When you come out of high school and you get into college and you learn about college fishing, and you want to find that edge to get you to where the pros are at. And so FLW, there's a way through that, and this national championship's that way.
The Forrest Wood Cup has been a goal of both of ours, and it's been a goal of mine for personally a long time. Each tournament up until this point, including this one, is just part of the process, and we've worked very hard, we prepared. You know, all that preparation is colliding with this opportunity, and so we're pretty excited about it. Hopefully the weather will work with us and we catch our fish.
Got him.
Oh, just, God!
They have come to Lake Murray in Columbia, South Carolina. 45 teams from around the country representing their schools with pride. FLW college fishing is one of the most exciting tournament circuits a college angler can get involved in. And now, in its 6th year, FLW college fishing has grown bigger than ever. It's day 2 of a 3-day event, and only the top 10 teams in overall weight will make it to the final championship round. While some traditional powerhouse programs like Auburn and South Carolina are in the top 10, it's Liberty University that sits in the hot seat.
Today we just have to go out there and we have to execute. We have to hope our fish are still there and still biting. We left them biting yesterday, so just gonna go out there. Can't lose any fish today, that's the big key. We lost a couple fish that may have helped us out, but other than that, we just gotta go out there and go fishing.
This is my first one. This is Timmy's second one. So it feels awesome to be representing Auburn and be in the top 5. We just gotta do it again today. We can't slack up any today. I mean, they're coming for us, so I mean, we gotta keep going.
It's nice to be in first place, you know, especially in these events when, you know, multiple days. We'll take it, but I think we're looking at today as a new day. It's a process, and we're not going to lose sight of that.
In the last couple of days, we've just been out here pretty early. It feels good to be the first one out on the water and just get everything situated, get everything ready to go as soon as. So we're not worrying about what we need to do when we're taking off. We're ready to go. So.
Well, and Caleb makes me sandwiches every morning, and he cuts them into a certain triangle. I like them in a diagonal triangle, and so he's doing that for me. And so,
I mean, I have to get up about 3:30 every morning for that, but it's not bad.
Any better than that. Why didn't you measure him?
Got one?
Yep.
I don't know if that one's gonna make it. He'll keep.
No, he won't. It's a light action rod. Well, usually little ones don't eat this thing. I don't know how much I like that. That ain't a good sign.
Yeah, we just pulled up on our spot, and got some locals sitting right on top of it. They're sitting right on top of the vent spot. Literally, the boat is, but we'll see if they'll be kind enough to let us in.
Our main strategy this week has been to focus on the blueback herring bite. You know, we're on the what I would call the fringe or the to-become pattern over the next few weeks here on Lake Murray, and so it's always a good thing to be in position where fish are coming to you rather than going away from you. And I feel like our areas have fish coming to them for the most part, and so when you're in that position, you got to feel good about what you found. I feel like we're there.
So what do you think, slower or faster with the fluid?
Slower. I mean, I think we need to be ready when they come up to schooling, which they will do.
Yeah.
We just need to be prepared for that. Just like I thought, without having the sun, which the herring like, and without having the wind, You know, these fish are just kind of sitting here waiting for something to happen, and that something to happen is going to be a ball of herring to flush across this point, but the herring aren't really active, so the bass aren't.
Oh, you don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that.
Good luck. I hope you catch a big one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
3-pounder right there, so come get it.
God bless y'all. Thank you.
I got some fine gentlemen who have offered to move out of the way. Can't thank them enough, and again, that's Southern hospitality. It's finest. There's some very kind people. Fish?
Nah, it's small.
Chips. The chips are eating in there. Is it cute?
No.
Oh, yeah. Dang, we need to. Big dog is just finicky today. There we go. Big one. Better fish. There we go. Yeah, I think this is what's going to take today. Just being calm and slowing down a little bit. There we go. Not big. That's not a big one. Not a big one. But it breaks the. He barely hit too. That says a lot. They really need to be coaxed into biting today.
One of the cool parts that we're digging about these points we're running back here is we haven't had any pressure. We left one point over there earlier, and you know, we was fishing 2 boats with another team there, and that was a little frustrating where we got all the freedom we want in here, just to run around, hitting as many of them as we can.
I don't think it really matters like the shape of the point or anything, but these all run out fairly far, probably 5 to 6 foot all the way out 40, 50 yards off the bank, and then they kind of fall off. So we're just kind of sitting outside throwing up on there, and the fish are schooling like around the pockets.
There he is.
Good one.
Nah, it's little.
Sure.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Can we get the net?
No.
No, you're good. I want to come up after that thing. I'm gonna throw something on top.
Patience is the key on this gray morning. Eastern Kentucky joins Liberty in the plus column for the day and prepares to grind it out on Lake Murray. It's the 2015 FLW College Fishing National Championship. FLW is brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. Walmart, save money, live better. Find, navigate, dominate with Lowrance. Motor Guide, trolling motors engineered for top anglers. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time. And by, you can get more from your oil with Quaker State.
Coming up.
The home team of South Carolina are staying in the mix by chasing after schooling bass.
Not that big.
But big enough to keep. And that is all that matters right now. Only the top 10 teams move on to the final day, and the Gamecocks do not want to be left on shore. Welcome back to the 2015 FLW College Fishing National Championship. After a staggering 22 pounds on day one, Liberty University has managed to add 7 pounds to their overall cumulative weight. Lamar University qualified 3 different teams for this championship, while Colorado Mesa is in it for the first time. Slow days can feel like a pressure cooker. And right now, Winona State University is feeling the heat as they are dangerously close to missing the cut.
What we really need to have happen is where our school gets ignited. You know, the ones that we've been catching, just one here, one there, seem to have been kind of small fish. But once the school gets going, that's when we've had our luck with the better sized ones.
Oh, you see that? They're busting on the other side.
Lake Murray is nestled next to the state capital of Columbia, South Carolina. It is known as a blueback herring lake. That means the bass will chase after these bait fish up near the surface. It also means that timing is the key to any pattern.
Everybody's located some fish, found some fish busting on bait fish. The biggest thing is finding the fish and being there at the exact right moment when those fish start blowing up.
Ooh, yeah. There we go, baby. Woo! Them are the kind we're looking for right there. It's a solid 3 1/4.
Is it?
Three. Probably
Yeah,
a 3.
He's a 3-pounder.
He's fat.
All right, game on.
We found the right school of fish. I think everyone's going to have similar challenges. I mean, you could probably burn up a lot of gas, cover a lot of water, and get a bite here and a bite there. And you know, I'm more of an area fisherman. I like to pick apart an area, and I think we've been blessed enough to find a good school or multiple schools of fish within an area. You know, we just got to be patient to know that we're going to have to probably grind it out today. And I kind of expected that with the light wind. There he is. Nice. Nice one. They're just suspended under the boat. They're not doing anything. That's a decent one too right there, Caleb. Better fish. Nice.
Nice fish.
They're not, that's again, goes back to what I was saying. They just tell you little clues.
Dude, school.
So dang fast.
Oh, missed him. God.
Good gosh.
Golly, we're falling apart over here. But we've got 5 fish in the boat for, I'm estimating about 12 pounds maybe. Hopefully we can just keep running these points throughout the day and come across on a good one.
We've been having a few short strikes on this fluke. We're working it so fast, some of them come up and miss it, just slap at it or something. We're actually putting a little stinger hook on the bottom. That way, just give it a little bit more hook up whenever they're just slapping at it, coming up and hit it when you're skipping it across the top of the water.
When we're moving slower like this, knowing that this is probably our best way of catching a 5-pounder, it's hard, but knowing that it gives you a chance to catch a big one, kind of keeps your head in it, waiting, anticipating at every moment that this could be it.
Go.
Yes, sir, buddy. Good job. That's a good fish. They want that swim jig today, don't they? They're up in that stuff more.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We got 5 of them. They all look about the same. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Hopefully we can pick us up a big one in the last 2 hours right here. So.
The end of day 2, and the only thing left to do is weigh in some bass. Teams cross the stage on the campus of the University of South Carolina.
Trying to make that top 10 today. 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Puts you at 33.5, a new leader. 16 pounds, 15 ounces, 35.9. Listen to this, 20 pounds, 8 ounces, a new leader.
College anglers have shown all year that they are talented with the rod and reel. And this day was no different as the weights piled up.
18 pounds, 11 ounces! What about that? By 1 ounce, a new leader. Wow!
The South Carolina Gamecocks almost overtook Liberty University, but Travis Ruley and Caleb Epler are poised to make history with only 1 day of fishing left to go and a slim lead over the local Sticks. Once again, the Western schools find themselves in contention as well, even though no school from the West has ever won a college fishing national championship. The final day is next.
We're kind of chasing this school around. We're gonna go see pretty much if we can find the blueback herring in this area. And once we find the herring, we usually find the fish. So we know there's a lot of big fish in the school. That's why we're kind of just chasing this school around.
This is what dreams are made of right here. I mean, this is the final day of the college national championship. 5 to fish to weigh in, and we're gonna be looking right.
It's all about that Forest Wood Cup. We both want to get there. We want to bring it home for the Palmetto State.
South Carolina's a fantastic team. They've got a lot of depth and knowledge here, and we got to catch them today. And it's really us versus the fish, nothing else. And if we make it anything more than that, you know, we're spinning out.
Everyone is ready to go, and no one is underestimating what they need to do. It's the 2015 FLW College Fishing National Championship, presented by the Lowrance Insight Genesis College Cup. The morning bites have been key for each of these teams. Most of them are targeting bass that are chasing the blueback herring up near the surface.
It's go time, boys.
This little secondary point's where we caught 3 of our 5 fish we weighed in yesterday. We were struggling, we pulled up over here and it just turned on like a light switch. Hoping something like that'll happen today, catch us a few, calm us down a little bit, and then go search for some big ones.
I've seen fish on the graph. They're down there. They're just not feeding high.
Never fished blueback herring lake before, and that blueback herring lake provides you with great opportunities to catch a lot of big fish quick. It can be a little frustrating at times, but it's been a real fun lake to fish.
Giant, giant, giant.
We really started this program last year from the ground up. At this time, we had never even fished a bass tournament together at all. Being able to represent Colorado and our school has really just been an honor, and be able to fish here and come to these great lakes and compete against teams that we've been watching our whole lives and really aspired to be. So it's just really an honor to be here, and we've absolutely had a blast to do it. That's one. Not a giant, but he'll get the job done right now.
He is chunky.
We needed that one. Well, maybe that's the adjustment. Maybe we need to pull away from the jerk bait and get onto flukes. That might be what we need to do. Nice job, baby. That boy.
We were seeing a ton of blueback herring yesterday. We haven't seen them yet. I don't know if they just aren't up on it today, they moved, or only thing that's different right now is a little bit of rain, but we had that on the first day.
Not as much wind. It's been a little windier.
This area we're fishing the secondary point in the back of Bear Creek right now, and basically these fish are getting done spawning and they're coming out on these. The herring are coming up here to spawn, and the bass are taking advantage of that, sitting up on there waiting for these herring to roll over it. When they do, bass pick them off. They're going. Get them, get them. Right when we pull up, I told you. Good sign that we saw that herring. Usually bait fish around, when we see those herring, they're feeding on something. Stay down, baby, stay down. That's a better fish. Ooh. Stay, that's a good one. Come on, baby, come on.
Did she come out? She out of the boat?
Just stay there, she'll come back.
Nice start. Oh my God.
There we go.
Look at that thing.
That's the way it started today, huh? That's the way it started today. I told you, a good sign to see the herring.
Do you see the one following it too?
Pretty good. Big fish up on this. They're here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. To win this tournament, it would pay off for all the hard work, preparation, and all we've had and planned for this tournament, and especially for it being on our home lake.
It means a lot. Not only just being the local favorites, but being the whole state of South Carolina's covering this event. It's great. I mean, bass fishing here is absolutely wonderful, and I mean, it would mean a ton. Always gotta be looking around on these herring fish. You never know when they're gonna come up schooling. I mean, they could be anywhere on this point right now, but you can see a little bit of bait being pushed up, and hopefully that's a good sign. I think it came off. Come off? Yeah, it came off. Deck. Measure pass? Tags are in the bottom of the well.
Walters and Brennan are quick to strike. Bass fishing is all about timing, and that's especially true here on Lake Murray. It's the FLW College Fishing National Championship.
Better. Coming up.
That's a good one to help.
There's no wind, and we just have to sit it out.
Got it. Boom. Woo! Boom, son. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of fish here. I can see them on the right.
Fish coming. There we go. There we go.
Lots of action early on the final day of the 2015 FLW College Fishing National Championship. Liberty University has hit a snag as they find themselves sharing water with the same locals who were there on day 2.
Yeah, no one was on it, and they came back and sat right on top of us, but it is It is what it is. You know, I don't want to be confrontational by any means.
Taking the high road has led Liberty down a few places in the standings. Oregon State is currently leading the charge, but really, these weights are extremely close, which is typical for Lake Murray. Liberty hasn't given up on their spot yet.
Problem is when they get schooling right where their boat's sitting, and that's you know, we position here making long casts to basically where their boat's at, and so they're sitting right on, you know, really the active spot of this entire Cove. And when I say they're sitting on it, literally their boat is sitting right on top of it. They're fishing a little club tournament. You know, I understand I fish club tournaments back home, and you know, bragging rights is important, and so I don't blame them. You know, I know they got a task at hand too. So I don't know how much longer we're going to give it. Everything inside of me is telling me to pack it up and move around a little bit. And you know, these guys are going to be here all day waiting on them. We'll come back in here and work on them a little bit, but we can't die here. That's the last thing you want to do.
I found them so you could catch them.
It's a Strike King caffeine shad, and we put a little stinger hook on the back of it because we're working them so fast on top of the water, some of them just come up and slap it and miss it. So that just gives us a little bit extra hookup ratio. We've been running the blueback herring bite. We've been running a bunch of points, long clay points, real shallow on top. We've been working a Strike King caffeine shad real fast on top, skipping on top of the water, and working a little bit of top water too, and some swim bait action. But really the key to that is just working it as fast as you can on top of the water. They see that skipping on top of the water, and it makes their reaction strike and entices the bite. Got him.
Keep him down, keep him down. Keep him down. Whoa. Ooh, yes. It's a good one right there, guys. 5 of those.
Timing.
We're running a lot of these points around here, and these herring are so random, they'll just move around. So we kind of look and see, because they'll come up schooling on them. And that's kind of how we dictate what point we need to be fishing at the time.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What?
I seen him come up and flashing.
Well, keep reeling. Fish it how you was. Don't change. Anything to it?
Better one. He's just
oh, that's a decent one.
That is a decent one.
I'll tell you what I hate about Lake Murray is the herring. I can't stand the herring lake. They're a nomadic type of bait fish that they might be up on the point in the morning, during the spawn this time of year, but then they might pull back off of the point a little bit, and the fish just chase those herring all day long, all year long.
Hook fell out of his mouth.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that a bit.
Largemouth bass on Lake Murray are trying to eat herring, so that's what makes it hard, is that they chase after them the whole time.
I got one. Don't worry, he's little.
I'll do that
Here,
one.
Throw him in there.
Huh?
Throw him in there.
Get back out there.
Got a little bit of herring action over here. I mean, look, they're school.
There's a ton of fish here. I don't know how big they are. And I missed one this morning on this thing. I don't know how he missed it.
Not only representing the school, we're representing the Palmetto State right here on our home lakes. It means a lot. It's mean a lot to us to win. That's what we're shooting for, nothing less. It's the last day of the tournament. That's what it's all about.
Need that? No.
Yeah. Which side she come to?
Opposite side. Good one. Where she want to go?
You ready?
Yep.
Right there, guys. Get her.
Get in the net! Get her in the net.
I like Lake Murray mainly because I get to throw something other than a drop shot or a Cinco or a jig, and we get to chase some blueback herring, something that we've never done before. Well, we did it at our last national championship on Lake Chattoog, but this bite right now has been a lot of fun. My arm's hurting from all the casting we've been doing.
You can tell it's a little deeper in here, but there's this hump out here. And all these fish are pushing the herring up on all these humps and stuff, so it gets shallower and they can trap them to the surface and eat them. And we're just about ready to go, and I just fired a cast next to the boat and was reeling back, and it just killed it right there. And we've had quite a few fish hit that A-rig today, but I haven't stayed hooked. I think it's gonna be a good player here soon. It's just a total different style of fishing. We've been fortunate to fish a couple lakes similar to this before, but being from Oregon, it's totally different fishing. Like Chase said, it's so many casts a day. You're fishing all these spots, and it's a lot of fun though. I'm really starting to like the lake. You catch a lot of different fish. This is a beautiful place to be. That'll help. Start. Got some weird, cool little black spots in that one.
Dude, reeling and stopping is the only thing to lead it.
Yep. Do you burn?
Burn.
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 Burn it. Like this is 7 to 1, so it's moving.
Maybe it's just a reaction. These herring are fastest. I mean, they do talk about how fast these herring are.
These fish are fast.
They gotta be, man. Different breed of largemouth down here. It really is. It's crazy.
Compared to what we're used to.
We have the northern strain up in Colorado.
I think they have northerns here too. I think that's what it's in.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think fish.
How is he?
He's a good one. He'll work.
He might keep.
Reeling and stopping. It's the only thing to lead is that fluke, dude. I'm telling you, it's a good fish.
3, baby. It's 3. Oh man, we might have to just camp out right here all day.
I'm okay with that.
All right, we got 3. We got 3.
Do we know how to catch them now?
Once those locals came in and we realized that it was just not conducive for us to fish, you know, making that decision to cut bait and leave that spot after it's been so good to us over the last few days was actually, you would think it's a hard decision. It was an easy one. We knew that we had to cover water. We had to find some new water today.
There we go.
Nice fish.
Feels good.
That's good.
Oh
my gosh. There you go, son. There you go, son. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, boss. Nice and easy. Right. Nice and easy. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Bring him up. I'll go under him, all right? Nice and easy. There we go. Oh my God. Holy cow, it was a bad net job on there. There we go. Yes.
Yes.
Boom.
Whew.
Now that.
Oh my gosh.
Hold that up, son. Now
That's
that.
my #1, baby.
That's how you.
That's the biggest fish in the world.
It may have taken 3 hours for Liberty to get a fish in the boat, but that one was worth the wait. They are now right in the mix, and just one more bass could put them back ahead of Oregon State. Or could it be time for a Western team to finally take home a title? Find out when we return.
Is that 5?
She'll keep.
Nope. If we'd caught all those fish we lost, we'd probably almost have 20 by now.
That's not bad, is it?
Dude, right there.
All around it, dude.
That's a keeper.
He's 14.
That's 5.
Lake Murray is where the 10 best college teams in the country are battling for a national title and a trip to the Forest Wood Cup.
We got one good fish in the boat. We've seen a lot of big ones. They're just not hitting our lures. We've lost a couple key fish. We've got a lot of work to do.
This final day is in danger of becoming a disaster for the team that has led the first 2 days of this 3-day competition. But they remain in the top 5 on the strength of the 6-pounder that Caleb Epler hooked up with earlier. One team that has been around fish all day is Eastern Kentucky's Kyle Raymer and Ethan Snyder.
I say this way, back again and start. We've heard about this for years, like from guys fishing offshore on the Tennessee River, taking your engine and running around the point or over top of school fish. It's supposed to stir the bait up. It gets all the water stirred up, the bait gets stirred up, they push up on the point. When those herring push up on these points, the bass instantly capitalize on it and move up with them, so we'll throw these flukes in there and whack them. Hopefully that works out.
We'll find out. You have one? good one. That's a big one.
Whoa.
Yes,
sir! That's how we
what
do it
we
right
need
there,
right
baby.
there.
How about that fluke?
4 more of them, we'll be all right.
So we're trying to just spin some circles and kick some bait up. Because we know there's bait in here and we know there's fish in here. And every time we run in, they start busting all over the place. So aren't catching them, so gotta try something, I guess.
Our club right now is at 36 members. We've grown a lot this year, and 3 of our teams right now do pretty well at all our tournaments, and we're growing, and we hope our club just builds for the future.
We know the fish are here. We've seen them.
We've been lucky. We've had about 6 kids that have done tournaments before that have been pretty into it. I've been lucky enough to fish 3 national championships, and Chase has got 2.
Fish. It's a little guy, but it might keep. I don't know.
We've had some good kids show up at Oregon State, so it's been a lot of good tournaments for us.
Little one.
And our club is stacked with a lot of good anglers. It's one of those things that kind of brings in more people that want to actually contribute and fish.
Got him. It puts the pressure on you in the fall during the qualifiers, so you're ready for it in the springtime when the big tournaments come.
Coming up. Get him in the net. Awesome. Go. Drop. Drop it.
It's a decent fish.
Yes, sir.
2 more, that's all we need. I have a limit, then we can start culling.
Make a few casts on that trough, and then go hit that new spot.
When I first got to Liberty, I heard there was a bass club. I was like, oh, let's give it a shot and see what they're all about. The guy starting it, he was definitely trying, but he was having a tough time trying to get guys to participate. We had lack of boats, lack of funds. Went along, we started to get better and better and bigger and bigger. The last meeting I went to, it escalated to 30 or 40 people. And hopefully, you know, us being here at this tournament right now, we'll get some publicity out there and help increase the club even more so.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh, just God. All right. That was a good one. And can't take any more of that. He had it too. Oh. Get him. Nice. Big one.
Look good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He may not be that big.
He's good enough.
Yeah,
he's good enough.
Here he comes.
Oh, God. Man, I gotta stop jabbing at him. I know better than that.
Here you go.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Number 3, baby. Smoking you, baby.
I'm
Smoking you.
gonna start making you sandwiches on a daily basis.
That's right.
Good. No, I mean, it'll call, I think. He might not call. We have about 30 guys on the team this year. About 6 teams that fish competitively, so about 12 guys that fish the tournaments in the circuit. The whole club has progressed as a whole. We're starting to have some decent finishes, starting to finally make a name for ourselves. And I think in the next couple of years, you know, we'll be one of the next powerhouses, hopefully.
Oh, get him, my boy.
Straight ahead. All right, 1, 2, 3. It's mentally tough is what this game is. I mean, I think that's one of the hardest things, is making the right decisions, going to the right places, tying the right baits on, throwing the right baits, working in the right speed. It's just naming the game on Murray.
Liberty is making a comeback, and it's looking like the team to beat will be Patrick Walters and Robert Brannon of USC. There's little time left on the water. Find out who will be the next college champion when we return. FLW is brought to you by Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure. Rayovac, power for the always on you. Minn Kota, anywhere, anytime. BRP Evinrude. Experience the power of choice at ChooseYourEtech.com. Igloo. Get out, stay out. And by Find, Navigate, Dominate with Lowrance.
Whatever's going on, they're not liking it.
I feel like we're in striking distance, but I just feel like we need that one more big one to be able to have the chance to win.
Let's go.
Got to figure something out.
Don't know where we're going, but we're going. We're at a point now where we have to make a decision to leave this school of fish if they don't turn on here in the next few minutes.
It's the 2015 FLW College Fishing National Championship, presented by Lowrance Insight Genesis College Cup. Travis Ruley and Caleb Epler are 2 fish short of their limit and about 3 pounds behind the local team from South Carolina.
I love fishing docks. I feel like that no matter what time of year, there's always gonna be a fish on a dock. Yesterday, they kind of gave us numbers and we culled out some smaller fish off docks and stuff, but I prefer it to be pretty sunny when on docks, but who knows, there's just this one dock on a point just kind of looked good, so we'll see. Fish, fish. Oh my gosh, it's good. Oh, yeah. Just keep them good. Oh, easy, easy.
He'll call.
He'll call. Good job, man.
Oh, it'll help me feel better, but I don't think it'll be enough. Let's see here. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Between these two.
Hitting 20 pounds in a tournament is very hard to do, and to do that you have to have big fish. And so we started this morning with the big one that Caleb caught. He caught another big one. You know, that's how it all starts. And when you're only a bite or two away from surpassing that 20-pound limit range, it feels good and it motivates you to keep trying and knowing that you're around big fish, and then all it takes is just a couple of bites and you're there. You've made it to 20-pound land, and that's a good place to be and a great feeling in a tournament.
Giant, look at how big that is. Hurry up, go, dude, go.
That fish was, every bit 5, 6 pounds. That was a big fish.
There you go. Big one. Nice fish.
Nice fish. Here we go. Don't do a net job like I did. Yeah. Here we go. Ah, come on, he's a good keeper. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like over here acting like a high school girl just freaking out over nothing. We need to get rid of them, but yeah, it sure would be nice to get our limit out of the way.
You know, we're just trying to match the hatch mainly, throw baits to match the blueback herring as close as we possibly can to resemble them. And that's why our cadence is so fast. It doesn't even look like we're hardly fishing a cast, you know, it's just so fast, and that's what they like for some reason. You miss a lot of fish doing it because it's just so fast, but then again, you also do get a lot of bites.
Net.
I lost him.
Got him back.
Yeah, I need the net, get the net. I think we got maybe right around pushing 16, I don't know if it's even that. I'm not happy with it. You know, we need more. I wish we had more, you know, I wish we had 20s, but my goal was, it's gonna be close. I mean, it's gonna be a nail biter.
Just gonna help a little bit.
Not as big as I wanted it to be. It's gonna make a call, but we're looking for about a 5-pounder.
We saw Anthony Gagliardi win the Cup here last summer, and he was throwing that weighted fluke, reeling it about 3 or 4 cranks, and then he'd pull it to imitate a herring running through the water, darting fast. And that's how we were working the flukes today.
Stay down, baby, stay down. Coming up, get him.
Yes, sir, buddy. Good deal.
Thanks.
3-pounder.
Getting better. Don't mess up my fluke in the process.
It's coming down to the wire and whether or not Liberty can boat that 5th keeper. Find out who wins when we return.
Just make a quick eye judge. I mean, don't worry, just throw him back. If you don't think he's, I mean, you gotta make a judge. We got to go. I mean, we're gonna be late.
There's no more time on the water as the top 10 college teams make their way to the campus of the University of South Carolina.
They would come up school and around us, and we couldn't hit them on the head just perfectly to get them to bite.
As soon as we picked up the fluke, it was just like a change of the day. Everything started happening, we started catching them.
We get a lot of falls back to the boat, but they just weren't eating it for some reason.
The cool thing about this is there's only 6.5 pounds that separates 10th place from first place. Any one of these teams could walk away national champions today. So here we go. 5 bass limit. You got them by 1 ounce. You're the new leaders, 11-1.
It's a flurry of weights as the teams cross the stage. Eastern Kentucky had a good day, but just how good was it?
17 pounds and 10 ounces.
Kyle Raymer and Ethan Snyder now have to wait to see if their 3-day total will hold up.
EKU raised the bar. So you're going to need, number 4, number 5 is going to need to be pretty good ones. All right, number 4. You got 4 pretty good fish in there. Number 5, show me the kicker. Show me the kicker. All right, a solid 5 bass limit. 12 pounds and 8 ounces. It does move you to second place. Let's hear it for Colorado Mesa University. All right, the team of Oregon State University. 15 pounds, 8 ounces on day 1. Yesterday, 20 pounds and 8 ounces. The question is, did you find those kind of fish again? Oregon State loading them up. Chase, number 3, good fish. You have number 4 in there. Chase says, yes, sir, is number 4. 5 bass limit. You need 15 pounds and 5 ounces to take the lead from Eastern Kentucky. 12 pounds even. That keeps you in 3rd place with 48 pounds of Lake Murray bass.
Get in the net.
Ooh, get him over there. That'll help. That'll help. Come on, let's go.
South Carolina Gamecocks making some noise early. 5 bass limit. Eastern Kentucky taking on South Carolina. You need 15 pounds, 4 ounces to knock these guys out of first place. A limit today worth. New leader, 17 pounds and 1 ounce. Wow! You got 1 college team in front of you, Liberty, who on day 1 weighed over 22 pounds. And those guys were focused and ready to go fishing this morning. All right, Liberty University from Lynchburg, Virginia, Travis Ruley and Caleb Epler are ready to weigh in. On day 1, they weighed in the heaviest bag of the tournament so far, 22 pounds and 2 ounces. Yesterday, 14 pounds and 4 ounces. That had them in first place with 36 pounds and 6 ounces, but only 6.5 pounds separated 10th from first, so it was anybody's deal today. Let's see number 4. Wow! That's pretty good so far. Let's see number 5, the big one, the kicker. 4 fish today. Okay, 4 fish today. To dethrone the South Carolina Gamecocks, you need 16 pounds and 13 ounces. 4 today worth 15 pounds, 7 ounces. Your champions is South Carolina. Wow!
Congratulations, and here's the new boat. Thank you.
We had to chase wind. Without wind, you're not going to catch a single fish. We fished as fast as we possibly could. I mean, you could not reel that bait back to the boat fast enough. We just found shallow points with the herring spawning, fished as fast as we could with the most wind, and that's where we just got our key bites.
Without Patrick, without his family, they support us a lot. Without my family, couldn't have done it. College fishing's like a fraternity. I mean, you travel around with these guys, get to see them everywhere, and, sometimes we share a little information, but not enough.
One more time for the South Carolina Gamecocks getting it done today.
Congratulations to our 2015 FLW College Fishing National Champions, the Gamecocks of South Carolina. Both Patrick Walters and Robert Brannon will get to compete in the richest payday in professional bass fishing, the Forest Wood Cup.